Let's take a look at how we are using the language, and more importantly, who is using the language. Native English speakers in the world, there are approximately 400 million. How many non-native English speakers do you think there are in the world? Everybody else? The whole rest of the 6.5 billion? Any ideas? 2 billion, I heard? Not a bad guess. 1.4 billion, they're around about, okay? Over 3 times the number of native English speakers. Yet we still have this focus on speak proper English, speak like an American, speak like a Brit. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, does it? In China alone, 300 million people speak some level of English. An additional 350 million are currently learning the language. And what's funny is they're actually learning American English, a language which is only spoken by about 260, 280 million people in the world. So they have over double the number of English speakers in that country than we do in my own homeland. So you can see that things are changing. The most phenomenal statistic, I think, is the fact that 96% of the world's English conversations include at least one non-native English speaker. Yet, once again, we continue to try to teach people that they need to learn to speak properly, that they need to speak like an American or a Brit. But actually, we're communicating with non-native speakers almost all the time, 96% of the time, especially here in Singapore. Would you agree that the majority of your conversations are with non-native English speakers? Is that correct? Yes, okay. Because we are a very international community here, aren't we? No one owns the English language. The Brits left how many years ago? Yet their language remains. It's been ingrained in all of you in school. You're encouraged to speak good English. British English, that is, which, by the way, only has 57 million speakers in the world, 1 million of which speak the Queen's English, or the gold standard, okay, that is taught in all of the schools in Singapore and throughout many second language, English as a second language classrooms in the world. 1 million people. Why are we teaching a language that only 1 million people speak? We are still failing to realize the most important movement, which is that a global English is forming. One where the focus is on clarity, not purity. Clarity, not purity.